Hello, everyone. This is Melanie from Light Beams Treasures and Curiosities, and this is a very special video. What happened yesterday, a question was thrown out into the groups in regards to Corningware, Pyrex, some of the classic collections, and it stirred up a viral outpouring. I mean, I almost can't believe the amount of research, and the prices on eBay skyrocketed because of this inquiry. Now, I'm not going to go into the details, but it caused me to do some research about Corningware cookware because I know somebody who has a nice collection, and I thought, you know something, let's take a look at this collection and see what it's all about. So now, my first reference I just want to show you is the complete guide to Corningware and Visions cookware. Now, the downside to this particular book, I love the book that there is pictures of every single year. And this comes in really handy. I mean, from what I was looking at, this is an amazing book. The downside is, and this is probably one of the most important things, is that this book does not talk about the stamps. And I wish I had the complete section to show you. I only have a couple examples, but the stamps is what makes it so important. And as of right now, I've seen four types of different stamps. And let me just explain it to you. The first type of stamp has been on the bottom of the Corningware, and I'm going to give you an example right here. That one right there. Classic stamp, it says Corningware. It gives the size 1 quart. It'll say P1B, and it's made in the USA. That's the first type. The second type of stamp is stamped just like this, but instead of where it says made in the USA, it'll also say for oven and microwave use. Now, obviously, if it says microwave and stamped with that, that is a newer model. The other stamp, and I'm going to show you on this one because this is part of and tell me if I'm pronouncing this wrong, La Chalet, La Echolat, La Echolat, whatever. I don't know. But this one, the interesting thing about these is, look where it is. It's stamped underneath the handle as opposed to being stamped on the bottom. There's nothing there. Whereas this one, which is the same design, is actually, can you see that? It's hard to see. It's underneath here, but it's erased as opposed to an ink stamp. It's like it's etched in. So those are some of the different designs that I have seen. Now, I'm talking about these two types in particular. We have this design and we have this design. Obviously, Corningware has made so many different designs. I mean, the one, this one's called the Spice of Life, and then this one is your general blue cornflower one. But if you look through the book, I mean, they've made made some plain white ones with ridges. They have made some yellow ones. They've done some pretty floral patterns. I mean, there's so many different types, and it's almost as if that they make them like a new every couple of years. This is obviously their #1 brand. This one happens to be their #2 brand. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because I need some help, and hopefully everybody can help me. If not, I'm doing this video as an awareness because I've been trying to find some of this information out. I can't find it online. So I'm hoping if I make a video, maybe other people make a video and we can help each other out. Now, this stuff right now is going like crazy on eBay. Very high prices. Now, of course, those high prices are just out. They're not even realistic, but I'm wondering what is causing this. Obviously, it had to do with that viral post, but I'm looking at my Corningware and I want to see, is it worth it? Is it not? If we look at this one clearly states that it can be cooked in a range oven or microwave. So obviously, this is a newer model. However, this one, let me show you this one. This one doesn't say that. It just simply says Corningware. And then on the other side, it says A1.5, B1.5. And I know a lot of people talk about the AB, but I see a lot of the ABs on these types of stamps. In fact, this one says A1, B1. I don't necessarily see it on this type of stamps. So my question is this one more valuable than this one? Is this one more valuable than this one? I would love to hear somebody's answer as to what this may be. But these are the questions that I have out there. The next thing is, you probably can't even see it. Oh, no, you can't even see it. But if you look carefully, it'll be the name, and then right next to it, after the E, right here, is a very fine etched number. And each number is different. Like, for example, this one is number 29. This one is number 59. So I'm curious, is that the number that of the lot? Is that the, I guess, generation or the or how many they made? I don't know. I look at these other Corning, these don't have those type of numbers. So obviously those numbers mean something. If anybody has an answer, I would love to hear it. So as of right now, I am sorting some of this Corningware. I'm going to be putting this up for auction. So if anybody is interested in purchasing these items, I would love to hear from you. I would also love if anybody has more information about this. In the meantime, I'm gathering up as much information as possible. I mean, even something as fascinated is, I don't have the example, but even the lids. The lids, you have the small one, which this is the older version. It'll be much wider as a handle and easier to grab on the later versions. And then if you notice, this one does not have a line, but this one does have a line. You see how there's the line in between? So I'm curious, is there significance between whether it has the line or doesn't have the line? And then if you notice in the corner, there's numbers etched on here and there's numbers etched on here. I'm curious, does that have any significance? So if there's somebody out there who can answer some of these questions, please drop a comment below. I would love to hear what you have to say. I would love to hear you're experiencing this. And as of right now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting this stuff up for sale and see how it goes. Until next time, everyone, you know where to contact me. This is Melanie from Lightbeam's Treasures and Curiosities. Take care.